Hi everyone, my name is Kendrea McVadon, and I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to get on here to do my Facebook Live for Girls Who Brunch Tour. So I hope this works. This will be only like the second Facebook Live I've ever done, so y'all will have to seriously bear with me. Now I hope everybody's doing well today. And please let me know if you can hear me. Again, my name is Kendrea McVadon. I am your Mrs. GalaxyVT 2020 for the Miss Universe V pageant system. I'm very happy to be here and can't wait to see everybody. And hi Burgundy, I see you. I can't wait to tell you my topic and speak a little bit from my heart as well. So I'm just going to let a few more people get on here. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. It's nice and sunny here. I'm in Smyrna, Tennessee, which is right outside of Nashville. So it's been a really nice day so far, and I'm going to have some, family time later on this afternoon. So it'll be great. All right, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Kendrea McVadon. I am Mrs. Galaxy VT 2020 for the Ms. Universe V pageant system. It is an pageant internship. So you get your international title and you have all the benefits for it. A lot of fun. This is a big family. Which goes well with my topic of today. First, I'll give you a brief introduction about myself. Like I said, I'm Kendrea McVadon. I'm 43. I'm the mother of two. I have a 22-year-old and an 18-year-old that's about to turn 19. I've been married to my husband Robert for 21 years in July. I live in my hometown. I've been in Smyrna all my life. Small, now kind of growing, but I'm right outside of Nashville, so we've had the big city and the country style. I started my journey into pageantry. The first pageant I ever entered, I was 19 years old, and I won my age division. Granted, I was the only one in that division, but it was a lot of fun, and it's, kind of started me on a journey to figure out the things that I wanted for myself. And I put that on hold because I met my husband and I had my family. I put my daughter in pageants when she was little, from I think she was 18 months until she was about 8, when she was like, Mom, I'm just pretty much done with it. And I was like, all right, cool. So I got to be on the pageant mom side as well. Well, now that my kids are grown, I'm decided that, I'm 43. Well, at the time I was 40 when I started competing. I said, I'm 40. And I want to be able to show people that, no matter what age you are, you can accomplish your dreams. So I have started out with Facebook pageants, the photo pageants, won several of those. I also judge for a few. I also help a friend of mine run hers. Then I decided to start looking for a live pageant to do. I've been in a couple pageant systems, smaller pageant systems. I love the last one that I did. It comes around every year. It's like my practice, and I'm right now the reigning 40 plus up queen for the moms division. 2 years running, so I'm excited about that. And then decided to get into another system. I will not name any names, but the system that I was in, you know, it just did not feel like a home. I wanted it to. I tried it to make it be, especially for the rest of my sister queens. Went through competition. There was some hostility and some uneasiness, but I just kind of overlooked it because it was my first real major pageant to be able to compete in. So I just wanted to make the best of the experience. As time went on, I ended up with a national title. I ended up with the international title for this system. But it never felt like home. And no matter if you are in the pageant world or in the business world, you have to feel comfortable in the environment that you're in, or else you're not going to enjoy yourself. So I went into this pageant and I said, you know, I'm going to make the best of this experience. And I did. I tried to do and uphold my title as best as I could, and I think I did a pretty good job for the time that I had. But it just didn't feel like home. I wanted to be within a pageant system that supports their girls, that raises and boosts them up. I would love, you know, the best thing about a pageant system is the sisterhood. I didn't have that in my last pageant. And then the smaller little local pageants, I really hadn't had that because it's, you know, a day pageant. So you get to know a couple of girls, and then you go on and you go to the next one, to the next pageant. Like I said, within the title that I just finished holding, we tried to make it a sisterhood. Especially me. I'm one of those women who, you know, I want to be friends with all my sister queens, with all the sister queens around the world, just so we can all bond and learn from each other. And that's what part of pageantry is. It's, you know, and it also correlates over into the work world. I've been at my job for 13 years. It's the longest job I've ever had because it feels like home. I have a wonderful repertoire of people that I work with. I have my adopted dad who has loved me and helped me through my pageant journey as well. I have wonderful customers, wonderful upper higher management. So we all kind of just, you know, take care of each other, which is what a family does, which is what your pageant should also make you feel like you're in a family. I keep knocking my crown off. You know, when you're in a family, you work together, you share the joys, you share the lows, but you're always there for the other people. Even if your family's kind of wonky at times. Mine always. But, you know, you always want to see the best for the other people in your family. My son is 18. He's just finished his freshman year of college, and I wanted him to always be a step ahead of me. He is one of my rocks, and he supports me as well, even though he's, you know, a teenager. But he helps me practice video, things that I need, because that's what family does for each other. Now that I've been in the MUI system, which is the Miss Universe V pageant system, let me tell you how much of a family this is. When I was approached, and granted, I have, you know, did a little bit of research. I didn't do as much research as I should have with my last pageant system, and that was my downfall. Because if I had done a little bit more research, I probably would have realized, no, this was not going to be my pageant home. But I did a little research on the Miss Universe system, and had decided that when my reign was over, that's the system I wanted to try and see if I could get into. So when I talked to Dr. Mallory, Octavia Mallory, who is our lovely director, wonderful, wonderful woman. If anybody gets the chance to hug this woman's neck. I can't wait until nationals so I can meet her, because she's already feels like my pageant mom. When we had our first conversation, she made it clear how this is a family and how she would help me grow, learn things about me, help me teach others the things that I need them to know, welcome me with open arms, and I've been Mrs. GalaxyVT ever since. And I've had so many opportunities within the time that I have held this title. I am a training coordinator. I am an interview coordinator, so I help all the other ladies and young ladies in our competition and on our MUI side to, blossom in their interview skills, which will not only help you in the pageant world, because of course we all have the dreaded interview questions, but in life and in your job, you will have that when you get ready to get your job. So you're going to go on an interview and you're going to, they're going to ask you questions, and you need to be quick on your mind so you can give them the correct answer and be honest and truthful, which is another thing about the pageant system. MUI is forthright. They are very transparent. They tell you like it is. If you do something wrong, she's going to let you know. If you do something great, she's going to let you know. And that's what a family does, and that's what home feels like. I personally cannot wait. We are learning so much about each other. We have our Big Little program. My little is Tyra Joy. She is awesome. And I can't wait to grow with her and help mentor her into the pageantry, because she hasn't been in it as long as I have. And granted, I haven't been in pageantry that long. This is going on 3 years that I've been competing. I have tons and tons of crowns and sashes from different competitions, but I am most proud of this Mrs. Galaxy. This system, our directors, my fellow title holders, we make it a big family. We congratulate each other. We encourage each other. We help each other with everything, all of our tasks. We have different things that we have to get done throughout the year to get ready for our nationals, which will be in November. Once you get to nationals, the family atmosphere stays prevalent. We're going to be doing so much. There's going to be fashion shows. There's going to be seminars. There's going to be luncheons. And you walk in to nationals for the Miss Universe V, you walk in with the title. You will have your crowning moment when you get there. I'm excited about that as well, because I will get my actual crowning moment as my last pageant was held online, so I didn't get that crowning moment. So I'm excited. There's so many opportunities. There's so many things that, you can bring to our family table at MUI. Family is a big, major, important thing, not only anywhere you go, but everywhere you go. I know that there are some people who may not have the best family life. They may, be down on their luck. If you find that family, whether it be in a pageant, whether it be a friend, whether it be at work, it will ease you, and you will be able to do more, and you will grow, and you will blossom. It took me a long time. Like I said, I did my last pageant at 19. I did the next one at 40, after having 2 kids and being married. And I was rusty. My first pageant, I was scared out of my mind. But in the family atmosphere, you won't be as nervous. And if you are nervous, you're going to have someone there to hold your hand, tell you, hey, you know what? You've got this. We can get this done. You go out on that stage and you just rock it. I love that. That's the type of queen that I personally want to be. I want to be out there when the girls start walking on stage and be like, yes, you know, that's my sister queen. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to encourage everybody. Even if you're not competing in the MUI system, if you are competing this year and you need someone to cheer you on, you call me because I'm right there for you. Let me tell you a little bit more about our MUI. We are a wonderful organization. We prepare you for the next level. So if you are a novice, not really used to yet being in a lot of pageants, MUI is the place for you, let me tell you. Like I said, when I came in, I was welcomed with open arms. And you can prove yourself and show, you know, the qualities that you have. I am pretty proficient in interview skills. I love English, I love to learn all that stuff, and I've been through enough interviews in my lifetime to where I can give, you know, I know a few of the tips and tricks and trades of the, you know, secrets of those trades. So when Dr. Mallory found out about that and saw how I handled myself, she promoted me up to interview coordinator. So I can help all the other girls if they're not as proficient in interview. Hey Sean, MUI stands for Ms. Universe International. We are a great organization. Very, very, like I said, we are very volunteer oriented. We are very loving. We welcome everyone into our system. I have not physically met a lot of people yet, but we all talk. We encourage each other. I mean, we're getting great gifts that help us within our lifetime. There are some of my sister queens that have written their own book and published their own books. So, you know, shout out to them because they are awesome. Their books are awesome. I hope you find there, you know, go on our website. And I'm sure that we can get the links for you so you can get their books and see what they're doing. We also just, I mean, like I said, we are everywhere. Sean, I know you're in Maine. Honey, you can come down to Florida with us. We are ready for you to be with us too when your other reign is up. You know, I'm just excited. Like I said, I feel like I am at home. I know that if I'm having a rough day or a rough time with something within the pageant world or even in my life, I know I can come to my sister queens and, you know, we'll all hash it out and they'll help me work it out. If there's something going on with one of my sister queens, they know I'm there. If they need a shoulder to lean on, someone to talk to, someone to vent to, someone to ask, you know, advice for, that's what home is. I also have that at work. Like I said, my manager is my adopted dad. My dad passed away 23 years ago, and this man has been in my life for the last 14. And he's my best friend. He's my dad. My kids love him. My husband loves him. My mom loves him. And I know that if there's anything that I can do for him, I will do it for him. And he knows if there's anything he can do for me, you know, all I have to do is ask. And that is a family atmosphere. I have several other coworkers that, you know, we treat each other like sisters, brothers, you know, even the bratty little brother because of the young guys. But a home should make you feel wanted, be able to, you know, make you feel like you can do anything. That's what Ms. Universe V has taught me. I can do anything. I have never been as happy being with MUI as I have with anybody else. I hope to become a lifetime queen so I can always stay with this organization. I'm loving my Mrs. GalaxyVT title. I'm doing a lot of good. My platform is epilepsy awareness. And I'm also adding, I'm going to start helping a friend of mine. She takes up Shoes for Souls, which gives underprivileged kids in third world countries shoes. So you can donate your shoes and someone else will get them. So I'm helping her get those for that. And I also push female empowerment. If you think you can't do something, you need to push that out of your head, because you can do anything you want. I'm 43 now. I never thought I would be a pageant winner or a title holder. You know, I just thought I'd be a regular old mom. But I wanted this, and I put my mind to it. And with the help of my family at MUI, you know, I'm making my dreams come true. And I'm showing younger ladies or older ladies, anybody, that at any age, you can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it and you work hard for it. And I'm working hard. You know, I'm out here now. I'm getting ready for our nationals. I'm also competing in the Nation Nationals, which is the other, our competition side of our pageant system. I'm Noble Mrs. Tennessee 2020 Nation Nationals. So I'm going to nationals in November, and I'm excited. I cannot wait. This will be my first big national pageant. I hope to walk away with the crown, and even if I don't, I will have my family of sisters behind me cheer me all the way. So that's what I'm excited about. You know, what questions do y'all have for me? I'll answer any question you got. Just type them up in the comments. If there's anything about our system that you'd want to know, about me, about what makes your life with the family. Who do you choose for your family? You've got to choose the people who want to support you. I didn't know anybody in Ms. Universe when I first started. Dr. Mallory and I had a long conversation. I think it was like a 2-hour conversation. And just by speaking with her, telling her who I am, she told me who she was. We talked about everything. At that moment, when I got off of the phone with Dr. Mallory, I felt at home already. This, like I said, and I will reiterate this over and over, this is the best experience I've had. I've had so many opportunities. I am encouraged. I am told that I matter and the things that I believe matter. Instead of, you know, it being very rigid and, oh, well, you have to do this, and, you know, you can't talk to this person, or you can't do this. MUI is nothing like that. We are encouraged to compete in other systems. We are encouraged to promote ourselves and our system. And we are encouraged to love. You know, not, you know, even if you're not religious, I am, you know, God's love is out there. So, you know, why not just soak, whether it's God's love, good vibes, whatever you want to think about, soak that in. Let that come to you. Let yourself feel at home. I'm telling you, it's the best experience I've ever had. I am over the world ecstatic to be a part of this wonderful organization. You can always, you know, come to our directors, tell them what you need, tell them what your ideas. They're always, you know, helping us with our ideas. They promote the heck out of you. I love it. I took a photo shoot back in February, first photo shoot I've had in a long time, and one of my pictures got me the coveted award of Cover Girl Model of the Year. I've never won a title like that, and that to me, just no one has the idea of how that made me feel to be named that, because as an older lady, you know, I just want to feel beautiful. Dr. Mallory said, what has been my favorite e-workshops? My favorite e-workshop, I think it would be the one where we learn how to pose for photos. I play around a little bit, of course, on Snapchat, because what lady doesn't? But that workshop actually taught me the correct way and about lighting and about how to hold your head and how to put, how to pose for your pictures, and how you can take your own pictures. And we do a lot of e-workshops. Our e-workshops teach us things about our pageant, to be better in our pageant. It also teaches us things about our life. We had a e-workshop about stress. We've had e-workshops about how to find the right dress. We've had e-workshops about pretty much anything you can think of, even about this COVID-19. How to handle it, how to get through it, how not to be depressed about it. So we do a lot of things. We learn every day. Every day. Dr. Mallory challenges us with some little tidbit that will enrich our lives every day. So I love our e-workshops. Like I said, we also do volunteerism. We just did back in February the IHOP Children's Miracle Network fundraiser, which is one of our signature fundraisers every year. I got to go down in Crown and Sash and meet a few people, make my donation, and I know that donation is going to go to a wonderful and beautiful cause. So we have a lot of fun, but we work really hard too. Once COVID is over, we'll be able to go out, do more volunteer work into our communities. That's what I'm waiting on. I cannot wait to be able to get back out and meet lots of people and show who I am. What Bargaining Mallory says, what steps do you think we should take if a boss isn't being nice or fair? Okay, so I've been in this on both the pageant side and the work side. If you think, first step back and look at the situation from the outside. Don't put your emotions into it. Go in and really look at the situation. Like I said, I was in a situation where one of my past directors wasn't fair. She really just wasn't. She had her favorites, and you could tell that was very prevalent. First, you have to look on the outside. So look at it from their point of view if necessary. If you still don't think that the things that have happened to you are not fair, go to someone who knows about the industry. I am in finance, so we go to, if my boss isn't being fair to me, I go up a higher to the next level, which is our district manager, and I'll talk to him if I have to. Same in pageantry. If your director isn't being fair, see if there's the next person up that you can talk to. If you can't, then, step outside and ask someone, say, hey, I just need some advice about this. That's exactly what I did when I came in. I needed the advice. So you can't take it completely personally unless it's direct against you. And even if you do take it personally, don't show that. You have to walk in, even if your pageant director is your boss. So you're working for that pageant system. Your boss can hire or fire you. They can take your title away. You have to kind of learn to be able to adapt to everybody's different personalities, the different ways that they handle situations. And then if you cannot get over that, or the harassment continues and continues, then it's time to probably leave either your job or your pageant system. I ended up leaving my pageant system for that reason. Situations just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And not to bust my self-esteem, I decided to walk away. And every situation is different. You could have a coworker at your job that's harassing you. You go to your manager. They're not doing anything. You need to go up higher. Go up to as high as you can to get something resolved. And if you can't, sometimes you just have to walk away, which sucks. But, it's better to save face, have some grace within that. You don't want to sit there and be like, oh, woe is me, you know, be the complete victim, because you were a survivor. If you have gotten through that already, you were a survivor and you are tougher than you think. So you can just walk with your head held high and say, you know what, I gave it the best try that I could, and, you know, keep going, because there's something else that is meant for you, and you'll be able to strive for that now that you have walked away from that bad situation. It's almost time for me to be done. I am excited about our nationals. We're going to be in Orlando, Florida. We're still learning about the things that we're going to get to do in nationals. But like I said, we're going to have a blast. I hope that you want to come and be either on the non-compete side, which is our Ms. Universe International. Be a title holder. Our website, our Facebook page is Ms. Universe International. Excuse me. You can always come on my Facebook page. I will always have a link. My Facebook page is Kendrea Johnson McVadon. You can also check me out on Instagram at Kendrea8. I'm also going to put in the comments below, as soon as to put the links for all of our pageant systems websites, Instagram, Facebook. I would love for you to join us. I would love for you to be able to be a queen and be treated as a queen, and to have the sisterhood that every young lady, older lady, middle-aged lady, every person should have. I hope that everybody has had a great day. I hope the rest of your week will be wonderful, and I hope to talk to y'all again soon. I had a lot of fun. Thanks so much.